Welcome to Briar Patch Broadcast with your anchors, Shelby Anderson and Zach Hubbard.
Welcome to Briar Patch Broadcast. In this edition, we'll take a look at how wacky winter weather wreaked havoc on the third 9 weeks, wrap up a homecoming that almost wasn't, check out our growing arts program, and preview an event to help the homeless that has local schools teaming up.
Finally, we're back on a regular schedule after 7 missed days. It's not unusual to miss a few winter days, but to have all 7 come after Valentine's Day is unexpected. The last school day for students is May 28th. And graduation will be held on May 29th, with baccalaureate taking place on Sunday, May 24th.
While the late snows took many systems by surprise, several schools tested an alternative to making up snow days by having online assignments ready for students. Students completed assignments at home and days did not have to be made up. We wondered how our staff and students would feel about this.
I think they would. I think it'd be a good idea. It's kind of like teaching online. I think it's something we ought to look into.
I would do it, so I would have a longer summer and have more things to do.
Well, I personally would, because I like to stay ahead and not fall behind. So yeah, I definitely would.
Well, I've actually been involved with a program similar to that before. It didn't really involve computers, but iPads or computers or something like that is a good concept. It's been out there for a little while. It's kind of a spin-off of the reverse classroom. I think it's a great idea.
After the delay due to the winter storm and around a week of waiting, our homecoming game, which turned into a series of scrimmages, finally took place and the homecoming queen was crowned. Here's Hayden Reynolds with more.
We asked the fellow students at SHS how they feel about crazy games on homecoming week.
How do you feel about homecoming?
Oh, I love homecoming week. It's great that everyone gets so excited about it, and everyone, I don't know, it's awesome that Somerset has this. Everyone gets really close and they care about each other, and everyone's just really happy about it.
What's your favorite part of the activities during homecoming week?
Probably like homecoming itself, getting just to see everyone dressed up and all excited about it. All right.
How do you feel about homecoming?
To me, homecoming is just an entire week of spiritual enlightenment for an entire school. And I feel it's a very valid and great way to display your school spirit. And just the entire week with each dress day, it's a great way for a school to unite as one. And I feel that's a very important value that is very underappreciated today.
Do you think
it's where kids at Somerset High School can unite with one common interest, which is their love for Somerset High School. We have a rich tradition that goes back many decades, and we just want to add to the growing legacy that is Somerset High School.
What do you think about crazy games?
Well, last year was my first year here. It's the first time I've ever saw crazy games, but I really enjoyed it. I think it's a neat concept. I think that it gets the students involved at all grade levels, freshmen through seniors, and everybody gets behind their class and cheers them on, and it's just a fun time. It's a good thing for a pep rally.
The 2015 homecoming winner was Sydney Sandin.
Briar Jumper Nation has been scoring high marks all over the state. Ms. Harris and her DECA members recently made their mark. Many students will be traveling to nationals in Orlando in late April. We'll have more on that next time.
DECA isn't the only place students are getting their chance to shine. The arts at SHS are on the rise. Adam Bray takes a look.
Over the past few years, the Somerset Independent School System has experienced a strong resurgence in the arts, drama, and music programs. Mr. Watkins holds an annual art show in Somerset High School's foyer, displaying the creations of his specialized art class. Here are Mr. Cornett and a few of our students giving us their opinions on the growth of art, drama, and music in Somerset.
Well,
ever since the school hired Miss Massey, we've had a choir program that has been incredibly involved with the community, how we've had and conducted many concerts.
Miss Massey's theater department has performed plays such as Grease, Singing in the Rain, and Clueless, and is currently working on Beauty and the Beast.
The arts program here has just skyrocketed in terms of production.
I do think in the last couple of years here at Somerset High School specifically, the arts and music program has increased.
And we're very involved with the community, and then not to mention with the drama program with the last few years with our productions in Grease, and then last year with Singing in the Rain, and then also this year with Beauty and the Beast.
And we have a theater program now, and we have choirs that are doing things every day and moving forward constantly.
Mrs. Lennox and her husband are working hard to get both middle and high school students involved in as many extracurricular musical activities as possible, creating a Somerset High School jazz band, a winter drum line, and an indoor color guard. The hiring of Miss Lennox this year, I really think that they are doing everything they can to bring Somerset back to what it was.
We're going to competitions and we're starting to compete, and I'm just really amazed by the fact that we're growing and growing and we're getting more money to do more things.
As of right now, we have money committed, over $250,000 to renovate the auditorium.
Our auditorium is being remade, and I think the school is focusing more on the arts now than it ever has before.
At one time I was told that O.P. Jones was a center of arts really in this community and probably even the surrounding counties, and my goal before I leave here is to make it that way again.
W.B. Jones Auditorium is undergoing renovations with new sound and lighting installed just in time for the spring musical. Beauty and the Beast will be performed on April 17th, 18th, and 19th. $5 reserved seat tickets are on sale now. In other news, Caitlin Acton and Macy Walker attended All-State Band last month. Here's some of the footage and highlights from the event. Caitlin Acton and Macy Walker attended KMEA's All-State Band event in early February. They spent half a week with other top-of-the-line high school musicians. Why is it important these two girls made All-State Band? Out of all the high school band kids in the state of Kentucky, these girls were in the top 100 players, and out of the clarinets, the top 50. The All-State bands are considered the best in the state. The normal difficulty level for a high school band to play is a 4. These bands perform music 6 to 7 or above. This event is great to have on a college application, especially if you're wanting to do anything related to music. Congratulations to these two girls.
In sports news, spring has sprung, and that means baseball, softball, track and field, and tennis. Snow and rain made it very hard to practice, plus baseball and softball teams have suffered challenges because of an early morning fire that destroyed their field house and much of their equipment. We will be looking at spring sports such as baseball, softball, track and field, and tennis. With the weather lately, it's been making it very difficult to practice. Plus, the baseball and softball field house burning down made things even worse.
Briar Jumper Nation is known for giving back. There is 3.5 million people who experience homelessness each year in America. Somerset and at Pulaski County High School's FBLA groups have come together to bring us Cardboard Nation. I spoke with Jordan Bray to get more on the story.
A homeless person can be somebody that lives in their car, somebody that lives on the streets, somebody that lives, just anything. In an abandoned home, not having adequate shelter is completely different than being homeless. There's an estimated 200 people in our community.
Jordan, what is Cardboard Nation?
Cardboard Nation is an event to raise awareness for the homeless in our community, and it's sponsored by Somerset High School FBLA and Pulaski County FBLA.
When is Cardboard Nation?
Cardboard Nation is March 27th at First Baptist Church from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m.
So what all have you all been doing to promote Cardboard Nation?
Well, we just recently went to ABC News and did a newscast there, and we have went to the radio several times. We've recorded PSAs. We've done several radio interviews. We've been in the newspaper and lots of different speaking things. It's a $10 registration fee, and you get a t-shirt if you sign up before March 13th, and that secures you a box, a soup meal, and a t-shirt for that night. But you can sign up anytime, and donations of coats, food, blankets, anything like that is greatly appreciated. I'm excited to be able to raise money. Whatever money we raise is going to go into a fund to be used later to build a homeless shelter, and it can't be touched. It can be added to, but it cannot be touched until we are ready to start building a shelter.
Thanks for watching Briar Patch Broadcast. We'd love to hear about the stories that interest you. Email us at briarpatchbroadcast@gmail.com. Is that it?
Yeah.